How to make a YouTube channel banner. This video isn't going to be about what you should put on your banner, but it's going to be about how you format it properly so it looks good on every device from cell phones to TV screens. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Google and search YouTube channel banner dimensions. Go over to images and find this picture. I'll also have a link to this picture in the description. So you're going to want to save the image as and name it whatever you want, then save. Then you're going to go to the folder you saved it in and you're going to right click and open with Photoshop. So now you have the image open in Photoshop. The only reason we opened it in Photoshop is so that we could reference back to it. We're not actually working on top of this image. So when you look at this image, you can see in the darkest gray box, it says text and logo safe area, which is 1546 by 423 pixels. So when you're making your banner, everything that you want to be visible on all platforms has to fit within this space. So what you're going to do is go File, New, and create a project that is 1546 by 423 and click Create. So now this is the size of the area you have to work with. Then click the plus button in the bottom right corner to create a new layer and click the eye next to background to make the background go away. So now you're working on an invisible background. You're going to be working on layer 1. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to put something very simple in this space. So the name of this channel is Direct Tech. So I'm going to go to the text tool and I have my font selected. I'm going to click on the project, erase those letters, and type the name of my channel. Then I'm going to go to the mover tool and I'm going to center it. And you have the pink lines to show you when you have it centered. So this is the center of the image. And as I said, anything within this space will be visible on all platforms. So I could even make this font bigger if I wanted. Go back to the text tool, click on the text, click Command A to highlight all the text, and then go to the font size and I'll change it to 250. Then I want to spruce up the text a little bit. I want to change it to my channel colors. So in my swatches, I already have my colors, so I'll select this red and then click this little arrow to switch the colors and select this blue. So now I have the two colors I want to work with in the corner. So I want direct to be in blue and tech to be in red. So I'm going to go to my rectangle selection tool and I'm going to zoom in a little bit using the trackpad and I'm going to highlight half of the T and then the rest of the word tech. Switch to the color red, go to my paint bucket, and fill in these letters. The first time I click it, it's going to say I need to rasterize the layer, click OK, and then fill in the letters. And there's my simple direct tech. So now we have it on a clear background, but you're probably going to want an actual background when you put it onto YouTube. So now if we go back to this tab to look at the dimensions for a banner, now we're going to look at the biggest dimension, which is the TV, which is 2560 by 1440. So we're going to go File, create a new project, and make it 2560 by 1440. Create. Now this is the space you have to work with. And since this channel is about tech tutorials, whether that's phones, computers, different technology, I have found different images that represent my channel. I have a cell phone, a computer, headphones, and a Nintendo Switch to represent game consoles. So I'm going to click and drag each photo into my project. Here is my cell phone, computer, headphones, and Nintendo Switch. And so for my background, I'm just going to create a collage using these 4 images. So I have made my collage and now I'm going to save this image. File, save as. We're going to change the format to a JPEG, DirectTech background. Save. Okay. Then we're going to go back over to this tab and we're going to go to Image, Canvas Size, and change the canvas size to the size for the TV, which is 2560 by 1440. Click OK. Then take the image you just saved, the background image you made, and drag it over. When you go over to the layers on the right, take your background layer and move it below. And this, in a nutshell, is your channel banner. And once you put your text and pictures onto the main background, you can see how it looks and make tweaks as you see fit. So for me, I would just like to put a drop shadow on the text to make it more legible. And if you want to learn how to do that, I have a tutorial on my channel. So there, now the text is a lot more legible, and this is what my channel art looks like. So then you're going to go File, Save As, change the format to a JPEG, and name it. Click Save. Okay? And then upload this image to your channel. Go to your channel page and click on your profile photo, which will then take you into the branding section of your YouTube studio. Under Banner Image, click Upload, find your image, and click Open. And so if we hover over these different sections, you can see what will show up where. So this is what's viewable on all devices, this is what's viewable on desktop, and this is what's viewable on TV. Then click Done, and then Publish. And now the changes have been published. This is what it looks like on mobile. This is what it looks like on a tablet, both vertically and horizontally. This is what it looks like on desktop, and this is what it looks like on the TV.